right, so where do I begin with complex people? A couple of the key ideas that exist in the book are, number one, the idea that race and culture are not the same thing. Race and culture are not the same thing. Who has had an opportunity to explore some of the book, to do some of the reading in the book? Okay, very good. What I mean by that is I write a chapter in the book called Costumes, American Costumes. And what I try to do in that chapter is highlight the fact that in the United States of America, we are all born, all across the world, of course, but in the United States of America, this is specific to, we are all born with costumes. And what I'm talking about is our race. I'm talking about our race. Because in this country, there is value assigned or value taken from individuals by their costume. Did that make sense? Okay, I'm gonna say that again. So in this country, there is value that is assigned to people with different costumes, and there's value that's taken away from individuals with certain costumes. All right? Because what gets tricky is the fact that we don't know that there's a distinction between race and culture. We believe that with race, there is something that is biological, something that is genetic, that speaks to our culture, to our race, I should say. So if I were to say, what is it that links this man and myself together, what would you say? What are those things that link us together? The racial things.
Race.
The who?
Race.
No, but what about specifically? What is it? What is it that defines race? What is it that describes what race means?
Place of origin. Place of origin.
Place of origin might be more ethnicity, but go ahead. Let me come to you, and then I'll come to you.
Foods, habits.
Okay, so now we're talking. That's talking culture, though. That's talking culture. Let's talk specifically about race. What is it that makes you all black people?
Melanin in our skin.
That's the first thing, of course, right? The melanin in your skin, your skin color, your complexion. Right. Okay, and there's varying degrees of that. There's varying degrees of that. What else? What else makes you uniquely black?
Hair texture.
Hair texture. You read the book, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh. Hair texture. Very good. So skin color, hair texture, and what is the other defining characteristic of race?
Features.
What features? There's one feature in specific. Eye shape. Eye shape. Those are the three defining characteristics of race. Nothing else is consistent across an entire race of people. All right? So when we're talking about what it is that makes you black or African American, we primarily think about a number of things, but they're not always those three. All right? Now, culture, on the other hand, we can think of a number of things. So I asked you some questions at the very beginning of this conversation, and you knew what they were. Because they was about culture. We know what CP time is. We've experienced it. We've lived it. We know what it's about. So we know what chicken, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens is about. And what do you have to drink with it?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid or what type of soda?
Pepsi.
No, Pepsi. So maybe we don't agree on that one. Not Coke. What kind of soda?
Grape soda.
Grape. Y'all drink grape? Don't act like y'all don't drink grape soda. Is there any grape back there? What? They're going to be the first sodas going at the end of the spot. Grape soda. They're going to be the first one going. I promise you. I promise you. We know about music. We know about music. Bennett, 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 Bennett. Some people got to have it. What's next? Some people really need it. Oh yeah, yo, I'm sorry, we're in the church. I know we're in the church. But we all know that song, right? Money by who? Anybody know who's by it? OJ's, absolutely. OJ's. You gotta know that. You lose your black card if you don't, right? Absolutely. So we're talking about culture. So when we talk about music, when we talk about language, when we talk about, we could talk about fashion, we could talk about religious characteristics or things that take place within our understanding of what our religious worldview is. We know those things. I'm going up the
Yonder.
Absolutely, you know that. I don't even know what a yonder is, but I know I'm going there one day, right? I don't even know what a yonder is. But that's something that speaks to us because we've been socialized within the culture. We've been socialized in the culture. And when people don't understand the culture, then they misunderstand a group of people who have similarities in the way they look. So